I have this report on Power BI down to just quickly share with you. So this is a financial report of a retail store. So we just want to simulate this data based on what we have already. So let's take a scenario. For example, you want to increase your net income by 50% full year. So what should I do? These kind of questions. So there are different scenarios that can lead to that increase in revenue or in net income. This is what I want to show you, that, for example, your supervisor gives you a task to go and simulate different kind of scenario in any kind of data, the same process. This is just simulating for the financial report of this retail store. Whether you're simulating for sales increase, whether you're simulating for portfolio increase. So all you just have to do is to understand the business and what drives it. Once you understand the business and what drives it, then you can put all those understanding or all this understanding into a what if analysis that can give you your desired result. So the objective of showing this is to show you how we can move our 44.95 million net income for 1 year, how we can increase it by 50%. So let me go straight down to it. So my scenario one, so I'm just going to click on scenario one here. My scenario one, I'm increasing my items sold. Items sold. So the items I will sell, I'm increasing it by 8%. So just an 8% increase in my items sold, keeping my sales price per item flat and reducing my costs, my expenses by 15%, 50%, which is a tough ask though. I'm going to make that 50% increase in net income. So you can see this little nice table here showing you your monthly objective. That is what you need to achieve monthly to meet this 50.32% increase. So which is equivalent to a 22 million naira increase in income, net income year on year. So let's see this scenario. Let's see, okay, assuming increasing our expenses by 50% is a tough ask, let's look at another scenario. Okay, scenario two. Quickly click on that. So in scenario two, we are increasing our items sales by 26%. So then we are also increasing our unit price per item by 8%. And this time, instead of reducing expense, we are also increasing our expenses by 8%, just to drive the business, just to drive the volumes of this business. So now that brings us to a 56.57% increase in net income, which is an equivalent of 25 million naira in the course of the year. So that's made us increase from 44.95 million to 70.37 million net income. So this is another scenario. What if we say, okay, it's too tough to actually increase our sales by 26%. So what can we do again? So that brings us to scenario three. So I click on scenario three. So scenario three is to increase the items sold by 16%, reduce your cost expenses by 6%, then increase your unit price per item, your sales price per item to 12%, which is also a tough ask as well. So that will also give us a 56.13. That's above 50% change in income. So if these scenarios, you can simulate multiple scenarios as long as you want. So far, just to get what fits you and what fits your people, what fits, what is reasonable for everybody. So for example, based on these things I've shown, I want to just default back to 0. Let me default back to 0. So now, so you can tweak all these scenarios as you like, either by adjusting using the slider. So adjusting left or right. Adjusting to the right is increase, adjusting to the left is decreasing. So just like now I've decreased the sales price by 4%. And let me increase my expenses by 10%. Let me see. So now I'm getting like a 2.3% change in income. And if you see my month on month, I'm just making an incremental of 1 million in a year. So you can try different scenarios. What if I increase my expenses further to maybe 16%? What will happen? Then I'll be making a loss. So this is just what this helps you to do. This what if analysis helps you to do. It helps you simulate different kind of conditions to achieve a particular goal. So for this, I'm going to be showing you how to do this in my webinar next week. The webinar is going to start on Monday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on daily basis, 1 hour webinar. So I'm going to take you through the basics of Power BI, 7 pillars, how you can effectively manage your data set, summarize, and come out with creative and insightful reports like this. So we will also look at time intelligence and some other DAX functions. And we also look at the calculate function as well. So on filter context. So thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you next week. I will paste the webinar link on the description box of this video. Thanks a lot.